is what no one is talking about when it comes to Charlotte Flair and her impeding WWE return, because it's coming, y'all. It is coming quicker than you realize, because it has almost been a year, if not a year, depending on when you hear this, that Charlotte Flair has been out of action, sidelined with a torn ACL, MCL, and a meniscus during a episode of SmackDown while working a match with Asuka. It was a devastating injury. It was such a devastating injury that she has obviously been out of action for the last year. And this was a huge blow to WWE because Charlotte Flair has been the face of the women's division and one of the faces of the company in general. And as WWE's popularity has taken over and really blossomed and skyrocketed thanks to Triple H's main roster creative vision for the product since the summer of 2022 when Vinnie Mac stepped aside, Charlotte Flair she's been missing out on opportunities to mix it up with the likes of Rhea Ripley, who is now a super duper over babyface. She's not mixed it up with the revamped Liv Morgan or the new flux of talent like Tiffany Stratton, as well as Jay Cargill. So there's a lot of interesting matchups. There's a lot of interesting feuds in which Charlotte Flair is returning to WWE with, or at least television, right? And she is someone that has consistently been pushed and booked and used in a top prominent way since, well, her debut. Many would argue that it's because of her last name being the daughter of Ric Flair. There's others that argue that she has finally gotten out under the light of Ric Flair and is her own person. I would agree with that. I think Charlotte Flair will stand on her own when it comes down to looking back on her legacy and what she's been able to do. It wasn't because of the name, it was because of, yes, the name that got her in the door, but it was also her hard work, her dedication to her craft, getting better inside of the squared circle, getting better with her character, and getting better with her promos. I mean, all of those, she checks every box that there is out there, and she is one of the top tier stars in not only the women's division of WWE, not just WWE, but also in the entire pro wrestling industry. And that leads us to today's video. The thing that WWE fans aren't talking about, and don't roll your eyes just yet, just hear me out. She's closer to breaking the world title record because if you include the Divas Championship, she is a 15-time world champion. Now, that's not including the NXT women's title. Here's what people aren't talking about. When they think of Charlotte Flair, they think, okay, she's going to be consistently used, she's going to be consistently pushed, and she'll be in the title picture. But I think after this injury, it being so severe, and even leading up to the time that she got injured, she was doing start and stop pushes. She was taking time off, she was traveling, or she was really, really into bodybuilding before she got injured.